we're here basically doing our lounge. I get that word wrong. Lunch, right? You get it, right? But my new book, Jazzonian Kids Club. Now, this is the book that helps kids read better. It could be for people who do homeschooling, very very useful for homeschooling, but also for classroom. But at the same time, kids learn about the history of jazz, and particularly the early history of jazz, because it only goes to the 1950. So nothing after 1950, meaning Miles is not going to be there, or John Coltrane. That's my next book, but we gotta wait for that one. Anyway, there's a lot of great heroes, musicians, and artists of early jazz that a lot of people don't know about, including, and more importantly, women in jazz, in early jazz, which there's a lot in here. But the book has simple lessons. You read a simple biography of a musician, for instance, Louis Armstrong or Dizzy Gillespie, and then kids have activities that they do with the book. You know, just like if you were in a classroom. So it's sort of a good book for a class setting as well as homeschooling. But the more important thing is kids, cultivating the love of jazz for kids. You know, because that's what we need to start. That's where kids need to be exposed to jazz. You know, at that early age, 8 to 10 year olds, even younger, but this book specifically for 8 to 10 year olds, grades, third grade to fifth grade. That's pretty much where it is. So our mission is to inspire. Our mission is part of Jazzonian. Jazzonian now, Jazzonian started in 2009, okay? And that was our mission all along, to inspire, give love and happiness to 1 million kids and families per year. That's our mission. That's always been our mission. So we always gravitated. That's one thing about when you put a mission out there, whatever that might be, your mission, somebody else's mission. If you believe in it, if you have faith, things will gravitate towards that mission, and that's exactly what happened. Kids always gravitated to Jazzonian. Our museum, Jazzonian is a museum, Jazz Museum of Florida. It's at a middle school in Hialeah. You cannot just walk in the place and, I'm going to go see the museum. You got to call and make an appointment or something. But if you call, I'll go out there and give you like a tour of the Jazz Museum. So we have all kinds of pictures of the grades and stuff like that. People sometimes get into town and they want to, like tourists, they want like a little tour of the Jazz Museum. So Jazzonian is, I think it's one of 5 or 6 jazz museums in the whole United States. So it's not really like, but a lot of people don't know about it, and that's okay. I always saw Jazzonian basically, to just cut it down in one simple little mindset. Jazzonian is essentially community service. That's how I always saw it. It's a unique and special creative endeavor that enables me and anybody who's involved with Jazzonian to make a difference in kids' lives, in people's lives through jazz. Because jazz has the potential to inspire. If you love jazz and you hear about these musicians that came up under difficult circumstances, but they became exceptional. You tell a kid that, 8 years, look, you can become exceptional, just like these musicians become, and then you inspire kids to become exceptional and do better in school and whatever they want to become in life. So that's pretty much the mission of the book. I think that reading is fundamental to, kids who read well and do well in reading, they have more chances of becoming successful in life, because when you read, you you're able to speak, fluently, and that'll get you places, So, Jazzonian is here today. Pick up a copy, and you can always get it on Amazon. I'm going to take a little break now and thank you for, I don't know if you heard about this event or whatever, but you just came up and sat here, and we appreciate it. We're going to be here for a little while, and thank you.